Caroline, the town of Farmland, with about 1,300 residents, is small and tight-knit. So too is the firefighter community. So when 29-year-old volunteer firefighter Kyle Osgood was killed in a crash today, both communities mourn their loss collectively.
Life's pretty busy, but when something like this happens, people stop and want to pay respects.
Tragedy in the small town of Farmland after 29-year-old Kyle Osgood, a volunteer firefighter, died in a crash Thursday morning. The death of the first responder sent shockwaves through the community.
It's kind of hard to believe. He's just a great guy. He has a little boy, Tyler, who's just over 1.5.
Chelsea Sullivan lives in Farmland and is friends with Kyle's wife, Darby. She says she's had a hard time believing the news, and it's left her thinking not only about the dangers of being a firefighter, but the importance of those who do it as volunteers.
And they just do it because they love this community and, they want to be here for people. He puts his life on the line when he goes for on a fire run and is there to be a hero, and then, you don't think of something like this happening when he's trying to go out and help someone else.
Osgood wasn't the only one injured in the crash. 19-year-old Zachary Lee, a fellow volunteer firefighter, was critically injured and flown from the crash to Lutheran Hospital in Fort Wayne. Indiana State Fire Marshal Steve Jones says Lee is now stable, but that the firefighters in the community are heartbroken.
It's very devastating. They're numb, because this is not the day that we thought we were all going to have today.
As the American flag outside the fire station lowered to half-staff, Jones says it's a loss and a sadness that can only be fixed with time.
It's going to take quite a while for it to really set in about what's taken place today and come to grips with it.
Jones tells me that a crisis intervention team, along with other firefighters, will be there for the family to help with the grief of their tragic loss. Alex Knoll, 21 Alive News.